My insurance no longer covers any sort of weight loss medication. She put me on a new medication. It is called Phentermine. Phentermine. I just feel like somebody's asked me to dig a hole and then stole my shovel, and now I have to use my hands. It's awful. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Cleo. If you're not new here, hello, welcome back. I just want to thank you so much for being patient with me, my 2-week hiatus. Whenever I'm on my monthly, it's just a whirlwind of emotions. If you have trouble with your period and you know how crazy it can get, you know. Also, on top of what we're going to be talking about today, I don't even have a whole thing plan or points planned out. I just want to talk about it. I just want to vent because it's just jumbled in my brain and I just need to let it out. We're just going to get into this. While I'm doing this, I'm going to be doing nails. I've never done nails in a talking video before. It's going to be interesting. I mean, you can't really even see me doing it, but I'll, you know, anyway. So let's not beat around the bush. I am no longer on weight loss injections. I kind of knew last year I wasn't going to be, but I didn't think it would be to this extent. Last year, I got a letter saying that they were no longer covering Zepbound, but only Zepbound and specific dosages. I was thinking, you're telling me only this medication, only these specific dosages, because my dosage wasn't on that letter. So I'm thinking, okay, then I'll be fine with the dosage I have or higher. Come January, for me to re-up on my meds, I get a letter saying it's no longer covered. I'm like, what the hell? Okay. So I try to go on my drug list for my plan. I do not see anything for weight management. Since I work for an insurance company, I'm like, you know what? The best thing to do is to call in and see what they say. This woman tells me that my insurance no longer covers any sort of weight loss medication. Couldn't tell me why. She just said they don't do that anymore. As somebody who is extremely morbidly obese, trying to lose weight, and this is the only thing with a food addiction and binge eating, and this is the only thing that's gotten me to 130 pounds, and you're telling me you're cutting it out? Part of me understands you have to base your product on what the majority of your customer is. I understand a majority of your customers are most likely not in my weight range. Is there not one for the pinky? But as big as my insurance company is, there has to be a good portion that truly needs this medication. I did go online and I did find an article that talked about my insurance not covering the medication anymore, and it was stated that they were cutting back on the cost of weight loss for the company, the cost of weight loss injections for the company, and people misusing them. I did, like, I guess you can say, an emergency appointment with my doctor, and I was like, I am so close to losing enough weight to have this surgery. I just need to get to a point where I can have this surgery. Like 28 pounds is all I needed. She put me on a new medication. It is called Phentermine. Phentermine. Finding my pinky is stressing me out right now. Oh, I think this is perfect. The first couple of days, it was working. The way I could tell is she told me it was basically the sibling to Adderall. So it's a stimulant. You're gonna feel very energetic, excited, but it helps curbing appetites. And in the first few days, it was, when I took it, I felt very energetic. I felt very talkative. I'm hungry a lot more. That's definitely a huge difference I've been feeling with the injections. I could go easily 7 hours without feeling hungry. Now it's like I feel hungry every 3 or 4 hours, which obviously is normal, but I can't believe I'm saying this. It scares me to feel hungry. I've had a few slips here and there. It doesn't help that right now I'm on my period, and even when I was on the injections, I just had like a black hole within me. After Honestly, a few days of being on the medication, I didn't really feel it as much anymore. I didn't feel like it was working. I'm still taking it. I'm still trying. Again, still too big for my finger. If you do your nails and you need to remove your cuticles, this right here, best friend. You literally just put it on your cuticles. It's like a little gel. And then you just let it set. I do one hand at a time. One of the things I started doing again was intermittent fasting. It's a little bit different now with my work schedule because I work from 10:30 to 7, which honestly is a total inconvenience, but that is a whole other story. So I don't eat until 10:30 when I start. It's hard because I usually wake up when my boyfriend wakes up, which is around 6:37, and my body's like, okay, we're ready to go. Let's get some food. Like right now, it is 9:48, a little less than an hour, but I've been starving since 7 p.m. and I almost ate, because instinctively my body was just like, yeah, let's go get some food. Excuse me. Oh, that throat was empty. Ugh. But I was like, no, we're gonna be sticking to this because we have a schedule to stick to. Honestly, once I get this surgery, I know I'm going to be good. I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, this is gonna be the cure-all, this is gonna help me. No. If you have ever dealt with any sort of addiction or restraint issues, indulgent issues, not indulgent, what's the word I'm thinking of? Impulse issues. The injections were an amazing tool that helped guide and assist me. And don't get me wrong, even off of them, even, ow, on the Phetramine, God, I keep hurting myself. I'm still trying to eat healthy. I'm still trying new recipes. Hell, I have shorts coming of me trying recipes I'm finding online or that I've had saved for the longest time because I'm still not giving up. I just feel like somebody's asked me to dig a hole and then stole my shovel and now I have to use my hands. It's awful. Oh, and don't even get me started about those stupid subscription things, sites that are like, oh yeah, you can do this for $29 a month, or even, oh my God, the $100 a month. And I'm like, okay, 29 is like my insurance, whatever. And it's like, no, 29 is the subscription. Even the $100 one. The $100 one, they were like, oh, no, the $100 only for your subscription. You'd have to pay out of pocket for the injections as well. And that'll probably be another $200. Sure, I get it. It's better than going to the pharmacy and paying $1,100, but you want to charge $100 for a membership. And the crazy thing is, you know they're finessing you because they don't mention that until it's at the teeny tiny print at the bottom right before you hit payment or pay, submit, whatever. I went to 5 different sites and they were all the exact same. And I was like, you know what? No. So here we are. I have an appointment with my surgeon on the 19th. I have a feeling I already know what he's gonna say. It's gonna be even longer now for me to get this surgery. I also don't want him to think I was using the injections as a crutch. But I also think unless you've been on the medication after being a food addict for so long and really realizing how much it has helped, like he knows my highest weight. He knows I've lost so much weight. Hell, I've lost even more weight since the last time I've talked to him. And now that I'm now just on pills and not on an aggressive injection, the weight loss is gonna slow even more. I'm tired. Just tired of this shit. I'm gonna do some drilling now. It's gonna be a little bit loud, but I'm gonna be back. Remember, when you're doing your press-ons, it's always good to drill in so the glue or whatever adhesive you're using gets in the grit, so it, yeah, anyway. Drilling is done. My favorite glue to use is the Powerflex by Kiss. It's the strongest one that's been able to hold up so far. I've said this before in other videos, but my drive is a lot different this time around with losing weight. I've gotten so far. I cannot give up now. Let me tell you, the thoughts run wild in my head when it comes to eating and consuming. It just sometimes feels like somebody else is controlling me. Like I don't have a choice in picking up and doing things, eating things in this scenario. Hell, I've been trying to reach out to my therapist because it had been like a couple months since I've talked to her, but she hasn't responded, which is kind of concerning. And she was good. I had her for almost a year. Actually, over a year. So right now I'm just implementing what she's talked about before, finding things that make me happy in other ways, like doing my nails, working on content, working on my business. Hell, there's a lot of shit I gotta do for my business, let me tell you, especially since it's launching this year, which you should definitely follow Vain Intimates on Instagram, Facebook, and anywhere else we are at, which will be in the link below. This air bubble won't go away. I just gotta keep trying whatever the hell I have to keep my head in the game, because I refuse to go back to where I was. I'm closer to my college weight, and the reason I'm really excited about that is because although I was still overweight, I was still able to do so much. I want to get back to that. I have a few vacations planned this year. I want to go see my mom again. I want to meet Alex's parents. I want to do so much stuff, and that all relies on me not going backwards. So whatever I have to do to keep myself on the straight and narrow, I'm gonna fucking do it. Okay, y'all, I finished my nails. We're gonna finish off with some lotion. I do have a cuticle oil I really like. It's somewhere in my mess of a drawer. So we're just gonna use hemp lotion. I love hemp lotion. It makes my skin just feel so good. So here are my nails. They're so simple and dainty. I usually like the dramatic ones. If you've seen my nails, you know. But these are cute. I like these. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, better luck next time. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.